Okay.
The before and after.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Now this is yeah, they're pretty crooked. My name is Greg Bartlett, and I'm from Iowa originally. Moved to California for about 20 years, and now I'm here for about 25. Well, my road to dental implants was basically started 30 years ago. Started with periodontal disease. First dentist I saw at that time says, "You're about to lose your teeth if we don't do something," and bit the bullet and just did it. Yeah, there's a big difference in that.
So Greg was an established patient at the practice, and we knew that he had a history of bone loss and that he had mobility on some of his bottom teeth and that he had some implants that were beginning to fail, that were beginning to have an infection. And one of the things that Greg wanted was to address it all in one appointment.
I started in on every 3 months I'd see the dentist, hygienist, and get my teeth cleaned. And I protected them for 20 years, 25 years before I started getting really deep pockets. And then the food would stick in there and the bacteria and the flavors. I could feel the bacteria even in my head when I'd shower. The water hit my head and like, that sounds weird and hollow in there. My head just can't be hollow. I knew the pockets were getting bad and I was maintaining 5s and 6s all over the place. But once they were 8s and 9s and 10s and a couple of 12s, I was just like, this isn't gonna work. I gotta do something. And that's when they brought in Dr. Torres.
We had to do his procedure in 2 stages. Because of the failing implants he had, we had to remove them, allow that area to heal. Because what he wanted was to come in, have his teeth removed, implants placed, and dentures fixed. And so for him, by doing it in 2 stages, we were able to treat the infected area, clean the bone, and let it heal.
Right, when I walked in the door that first day, there was the 2 receptionists here, and they just made me feel so comfortable being here. I thought, this is a great place. Then they brought Dr. Torres in, and I'm like, oh my, this guy's like my brother. I felt so at home here that I couldn't go anywhere else. If you came in and meet the guy and see all the stuff on the walls, you would understand. He's got lots of experience. What he's done to my mouth, he should do to everybody who needs dentures.
So this is Greg, day of surgery. We can see a little bit of hesitation in his smile. But in one day, we were able to achieve a great result. And so as we transitioned through his journey, we saw him grow into a smile. And what I mean is, it's a big change at first to go from one set of teeth to the new set in one day. And I think that's one of the most rewarding things we can experience, just see someone find their confidence and being able to smile.
I had more pain before I had the procedure done than after. Once I came out of the surgery, I was like, oh, it's over. Now I can just relax and be myself and be good. Not to mention the fact that I can eat anything I want now. Ribeye steaks, nuts, carrots, celery. These are all things I gave up for a while. Apples. What would I tell somebody that's thinking about this procedure would be to just do it. You know, if you're already thinking about it, you've got problems. You need to do something rather than wait 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. The longer you wait, the worse it's gonna get. You won't regret it. It's gonna be the best decision you ever made. Back to, like I said, smiling and eating, and you're back to being a whole person again.